Three massive fights have been on the minds of MMA fans more than any other, and we just got updates on all of them. We'll start with the most anticipated one, and also the one with the most cryptic update. Tom Aspinall has been barking at Jon Jones for longer than any of us care to remember. Jon Jones became the UFC heavyweight champion in March of 2023 after being out of the sport for 3 years. After nearly half a year had gone by without him defending that title, Tom Aspinall had won the interim heavyweight title in November of the same year. The fight between the two of them had been looming ever since, but Jones had clearly expressed his disinterest in fighting Aspinall. They each ended up successfully defending their titles against other opponents, and after Jones' fight, UFC boss Dana White announced that Jones vs Aspinall is the fight that must happen next. To this date, there has been no announcement for a fight on the horizon for either of them. Instead, we got an update on Jones' life as he did an Instagram live video while filming reality content in Russia. In the video, he stated that he is very happy living his best life and isn't bothered by the fans waiting to see the Aspinall fight at all. This most likely confirms that we won't see it happen and Jones will end up vacating his belt. If you are an optimist though, there is hope that the fight has already been set and Jones is just playing the part to hype the fight up. And from bad news to worse news, Ilia Topuria, who has taken the sport by storm and cleaned up his division, may have rushed his decision when vacating his belt to move up in weight for a fight against Ilia Makhachev. In February, it was announced that Topuria will vacate the featherweight championship. UFC President Dana White explained Topuria's unexpected move, citing difficulties cutting weight, a lack of interest in the division's competition, and a desire to move up to lightweight permanently. Topuria dropped a hint on the Joe Rogan podcast that he was indirectly promised the fight with Makhachev, but Islam never fueled those rumors, and we just got word that he too is vacating his belt in order to move up a weight class. It is heartbreaking to see another potentially legendary fight slip through, but at least we will see Topuria up against incredible talent in Charles Oliveira at the next UFC event. The one update that did brighten our day though, is that the massive clash between powerhouses Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev has been set in stone for August 17th at UFC 319. The bad blood between them has been real, as Chimaev has often stated that he thinks very little of the skill of Dricus and that all of his wins are overrated. Dricus has fired back at the lack of fights Khamzat has had recently, and even stated that he could beat Chimaev at his own game on the ground. Even though this will be Dricus' third title defense, the champion will be entering the octagon as an underdog for the 6th fight in a row. If he does come out victorious, his run of victories will be one of the most impressive in the history of the sport. But he does have a mountain of a challenge in front of him with the monster that is Khamzat Chimaev. Let me know in the comments who you have winning the main event at UFC 319. Also, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the videos you enjoy. It helps us tremendously. Until next time.